Welcome to my channel, Crazy Code Dunia. We started a series on logical program called as Logical Program Practice. If you're watching first time, please go and visit my channel. So we have almost covered a lot of video on logical program. Here we will start new program that is find factorial program in Java. So the formula for calculating factorial. So formula for calculating factorial is this one. So we need to find n factorial, that means n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into dot 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 so on. So using this formula we are able to find the factorial number. So now, here we will solve each problem step by step with logical explanation as well as coding. Now, just look on example. Example, I have taken 4 factorial. So, how we will calculate the 4 factorial? What is mean by factorial? So, factorial means we need to find out each number decrement by 1 for each iteration, and we need to find out the multiplication of that each number, like 4. Next number decrement by 1 is 3, then next number decrement by 1, that is 2, and next number decrement by 1, that is 2 minus 1 is 1. So 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is equal to 24. This is called as factorial for 4. Like this we can calculate any factorial using this logic. So what is the logic behind to calculate the factorial? We will take one integer variable. So like I am taking one integer variable, so integer number is equal to 4 factorial. Suppose we are calculating factorial value for 4, so we will assign one variable as a integer number. So I am taking as a constant number as a 4. Let's consider for factorial another variable, because we need to calculate factorial value. So I am considering another variable, that is factorial. So I am assigning here factorial value is equal to 1. Why I am assigning value? Because if I assign 0, that means any value I am multiply by factorial, it will be become always 0. That's why I am want to intentionally start with 1, because if any value I will multiply by factorial number, that should be not negative value, or that should be not 0 value. That's why I am assigning 1. Now suppose we need to calculate 4 factorial. For that one, then we will use while loop. Why while loop? Because as of now we perform basic operation on while loop. So while loop we are using here. So we will perform number is greater than 0. We will perform while loop till number is not 0, or number should be greater than 0. So first time our number is 4, so that means it will be come inside the while loop. Now what we will do here, it is core of this factorial program. So I will take factorial into, what I will take factorial into a number. So this is my formula to calculate factorial. Now I need to store this value in this factorial. So I will store this value into factorial. So what is this? I get I take this factorial and multiple by number and store that value into a factorial. So now if you are looking this logic, what we will get? So first time we will enter 4. So number is greater than 0. Yeah, definitely it's greater than 0. Then we are enter in the loop. Okay. Then what is the factorial value? Factorial value at first iteration, it is 1, and multiple by number. Number is our 4. So it is 1 into 4. So first time we will get 4, correct? Minusing our number minus minus. So while second iteration I will give input as a minus minus means I will minus the number by 1. So first time we have 4, second time we are giving the input to while loop, it will be minus 1. So second time it will be 3. So what is the second iteration? Second iteration is our first factorial value now 4. Now 4 into 3, it should be become 12. Now once again we will doing minus minus, number minus minus. So now we have 3, number is equal to 3. Now we minus by 1, then it is 2. Then we will check, yeah, number is greater than 0. Then we will enter the loop, and now our factorial value is 12. Then in third iteration it should be 12 into 2, so it will become 24. Now minus minus 1, so number become 1. So now we will go one more time, yeah, number is greater than 1, sorry, greater than 0. So yeah, it will enter in the loop. Now our factorial value is 24 and number is 1, so it will become, for third iteration it will become 24 into 1. So our final value will be 24. Why? Because final value is 24. Because once we minus minus 1 minus 1, so it will become 0, and number is not greater than 0. That means we exit from this while loop. Let's understand this program on IDE and run this program on IDE. Let's go and run this program. So I will create here new class called A5 factorial number. Finish. Okay. So my class is factorial number. Now I'll create one method, that is as usual main method. Now what we are doing in the notepad, we are creating one number, that is integer number, correct, is equal to 4. Now I need to store that factorial into n1 variable. I assign that variable as a factorial variable, and I will assign value as a 1 to that factorial. Here you can take number from scanner class as well, that is also fine. You can just write one scanner class and ask client or user to enter what number you want to take. Let me try this. Scanner sc is equal to new scanner system dot in. So here we need to import this scanner class from the scanner util. Okay, so now I have taken scanner util. I will ask to client or user to enter any number, to enter any number, enter number. So now I am not just calculating 4 factor, I am calculating any number or any number factor using this use. So I will assign this variable into number. So whatever the value come into sc, I will assign that value into sc dot next int to our number, correct, number variable. Now we have value for number, we have factorial, then we will just start while loop. So why will loop? We need to run iteration till number is greater than 0. While loop open, while loop close. Okay, so now I will take factorial into number, correct. Now I need to assign this factorial into number to any variable, so I will assign this to our existing factorial. Okay, now we have factorial is equal to factorial into a number. Now we seen the first iteration, it will give the values 4, but we need to iterate it till number is greater than 0. Once it 0, it will get outside automatically. So now we need to add here number minus minus as we seen in notepad. Why we add number minus minus? Because we need to give input while number is minus minus, we need to minus number by 1, so it will be going to in loop till 0. So now if you look here minus minus, so for second iteration our input should be 3. For third iteration our input should be 2. For fourth iteration our input should be 1, and for fifth iteration input should be 0, and that it is greater than 0, that means it will go outside the loop and it will print factorial number is equal to what? Factorial. So let's save this program and run. So now what number you want to check value for factorial? If I want check 5, so 5 factorial is 120. Let's check in this way we are able to find any number factorial in Java. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.